What's up, beautiful people? Oh, look how goddamn shiny I am. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Dana. Please ignore what I look like right now. It is 30 degrees where I live. Today, this video is going to be a girl talk or big sister advice. I've wanted to make these videos for so long, but I feel like I just got old enough that I'm kind of a big sister now. I'm 20 years old, so I still feel like a kid, but I know there are a lot of younger girls that are on the internet and watching videos and need advice and look up to people. And I did the same thing. When I was young, I would watch these videos and get advice, and now being able to do the same thing is so cool. Also, it has been a long time since I've posted on this channel, and the reason why is because it's your fault, okay? I take zero blame. At the end of every single video, I say, let me know what you want to see next. You guys are fake and you've never given me video ideas. I don't know what to film. I don't know what you guys want to see. So please let me know. Anyway, I'll stop yapping. Actually, I'm going to yap for the next half an hour. But is it normal to lose friends? Yes, 1000% yes. 100%. It sucks and it's hard and it's normal. It is so normal. You are growing up, you're becoming a person, you're deciding what you believe in, what your morals are, what you align with, and you'll grow out of people. You'll realize you don't align with the same people, you'll realize you have different interests, you'll realize you're on different paths, and you will grow apart, and you will lose friends, you'll make new friends, you'll get into fights, you might go back to the old friend group, the high school is so confusing. You're so going through so much. Your brain is changing so fast. And so is everyone around you. Friends come and go. If you are in a toxic friend group, you don't have to cut them off. You don't have to be rude about it or have this big thing. Just distance yourself. Go try hang out with other people that you maybe think align with you better or have similar interests, or you've seen them in the corner or walking through school and been like, hey, they seem cool, go talk to them. I promise you, everyone who is popular or cool or bullying people or making you feel less than or whatever it may be, they are peaking in high school. Okay, I have seen it happen. They are going to get out of school, you are going to grow and flourish, and they're going to stay exactly where they are because they are focusing on negativity instead of doing their schoolwork. Do I have to change myself to fit in? No, you don't want to, okay? If you have to change yourself to fit in, you're not being true to yourself. You're not going to enjoy yourself because you're not doing what you enjoy. If you're into drama or if you're into chess, whatever it may be, if you decide, oh, I need to go pretend I like football so that I can be friends with the football kids, you're going to hate it because you'd rather go play chess, okay? There is no way that changing yourself is going to lead to you being happy. It is so much better to be by yourself, and I know it doesn't feel that way, but I promise you, at my age, you'll realize I was a loner. A lot of my school life, I was a loner. I had one friend. I didn't fit in with anyone. Everyone thought I was weird. I got made fun of. It was a weird time. And I tried to change myself. I'm not going to lie. I tried to change myself. I wanted to be a popular kid so bad. And to be honest, I got there. I moved schools and I got in with the popular kids and I started living that life, and I realized so quickly I hated it more than anything. The people weren't my people. They just didn't align with what I believed in. The way they acted, I didn't enjoy. I didn't feel like it went along with what I believe in and who I am, and I left it. And I got out of there real quick, and I went back to being my quiet loser self. And then I found the most amazing friend group that I loved, and it was the best time ever. So don't change yourself because I promise you it's not worth it. I did it and I came out the other side reverting back, and I wish I didn't waste all that time trying to change myself. Is it normal not to have your period at 13? 1000%. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I didn't get my period till I was 15. 15 and a half or something like that. and I was a late bloomer. Okay, I had nothing. I had no boobs. I had no ass. I looked prepubescent. I was 4 foot. Like, nothing hit me, okay? I'm 20 years old and I am still developing, like, seriously. It took me a long time, a lot longer than all my friends. All my friends had their periods. All my friends had boobs and had body hair, and it seems like something you don't want if you already have it, but if you don't, like, I was looking at my friends like, you guys look like women, and I look like a little girl. I was also being made fun of at school for these things, like for not having my period and for not having boobs and for not growing. I was so tiny short. And I'll tell you now, I got my period. I went through puberty. I'm still going through puberty. I can't lie. Like, I'm still developing. I'm a very late bloomer and I'm fine with it. Honestly, I feel like I rathered it this way. I went through like the most awkward phase. Like, I shaved my head, I got a mullet, I had braces, I wasn't developed at all. I looked like a little boy. I'll put a photo here so you know I'm not lying. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I seriously wouldn't change it for the world. Like, I grew so much from that. I found people who didn't focus on the way I looked. They actually liked me for me and not for the way I looked. Had I not been through that, I would have been very different and had a very different view on the world. I was made fun of. I was bullied. I was treated so horribly because of the way I looked, but I also built my character. I was, not to toot my own horn, I think I am very funny and I have a very good sense of humor because of that, because there was nothing else going for me, okay? If people wanted to be around me, it's because of my personality, because there was nothing else there, right? So I wouldn't change it for the world. If you are a slow bloomer, if you're a late bloomer, if you are slow at developing, I'm right there with you, and I promise you'll come out the other side loving it. What was the question? Is it normal? Not? Yes. Okay, I didn't get my period. That's the moral of the story. Our period's painful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes. I will say my period for the first year or two wasn't that bad at all. Like, it was so regular. It came every month on the day. Like, it was painful, but not like horrible. And as I got older, it got worse. My periods are now worse. They're so irregular. I don't know when I'm getting them. They could come twice a month or not for 3 months. They're painful. Like, I have really bad cramps, but it is not the kind of pain that you can't handle. Some people have very awful periods, but it's very rare and it's also very treatable. You can go to the doctor. There are so many different ways of helping you if that is the case. But for the vast majority of people, it is painful, but not excruciating. You'll be able to handle it. A little bit of painkillers, a heat pack, like a lay down, and you'll feel better. It sucks. It sucks that we have to go through this, but we do. And it's not horrible. Like, it's not great. It doesn't feel good, but it's not life or death. Like, you will be fine. Should I worry about grades? I have a very, very complicated outlook on this. Not really. I just have a very strong opinion on this. When I was in school, I put all my self-worth into my grades. I was very, very academically driven. I took a lot of all my self-worth came from my grades and my intelligence. And all my validation came from the same place. And as much as that helped me, I did very well in school. I'm going to study law. It was a very, very, very detrimental on my mental health. I went through a very hard time, which even caused me to drop out of school, not purely because of this. Like, there were many different factors. If you've watched my mental health series, you'll kind of get a gist. I will go into it more eventually. As much as I am grateful for that in a way, I should not have been putting that much pressure on me. So should you worry about grades? You should try your best, right? To a degree that you are not consumed by it. School is important. Learning is important. Getting straight A's is not, okay? You will get where you want to be in life, whether you pass school, whether you fail, whether you do mediocre, or whether you are the top performer, okay? Everyone is on their own path. Everyone will succeed if they are putting in the effort and want to be there, okay? You do not have to be a straight A student to get where you want to be in life. I pinky promise you. These are all kind of along the same line. I saw many of these different questions. So like I saw people asking if it was normal to have hip dips, body hair, belly fat, cellulite, all those kind of things. Yes, 1000% yes. We are humans. We are animals. We aren't special. You're not meant to be perfect. Okay, I have body hair. I have hip dips. I have belly fat. I have cellulite. Okay, it is the territory. We are humans. Everyone has it. If you're on social media and they don't have it, they're lying to you. Okay, everyone has cellulite. Everyone has cellulite. It may take longer for some people to develop it. Okay, so if you're in school and you're seeing a girl and you're being like, oh my god, how doesn't she have cellulite? How doesn't she have hip dips? Why is she have no body fat? One, that may be her genetics, and that's life. Okay, that's life. Two, she might also be developing like me. I didn't have cellulite, or like I didn't have hips, I didn't have butt, anything until I was probably 18 years old. Okay, so I didn't deal with that, and now I do because I now have a butt. Okay, so there, like, things come along in different stages of life. Do not compare yourself. It is not, I promise you, you are the only person noticing. If you think about it, are you going out and looking at other people and being like, oh my god, look at her hip dips? No, you don't notice. The only person overthinking and over scrutinizing is yourself. I promise you, it is so normal. Hip dips are the way your body is shaped. It's the bone. Belly fat, there are a percentage of people that are slimmer and skinnier and don't hold weight there, or hold weight in different places. That is life. It is very common for women to hold more weight in our stomach because we have more organs to protect and keep safe. And that is so healthy and sexy, okay? There is nothing wrong with it. Like, do not look at it like, oh, like, I'm just unlucky, I got body fat and she didn't. No, baby, you guys look different and both hot as hell. Like, curves are sexy. Not having curves is sexy. Being a woman is sexy. Like, are you joking? Okay, if you're young, I'm not saying it like that, but what I mean is, like, you are beautiful in your own way, and like, other people are not looking at you and seeing your insecurities. They are looking at you and seeing you as a unique person with your own beauty. Like, I promise you, you are okay. What was your first kiss like? It was pretty awkward. I remember it was my boyfriend at the time. I was 15. I went to his house and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to cuddle a boy or hug a boy or hang out with a boy or talk to a boy. I was very nervous and very awkward, and it's not that scary. I mean, the other person is going to be just as nervous as you are, and yeah, you kind of just got to bite the bullet. Whenever you feel comfortable, like, if you don't feel comfortable, if you're not ready, don't do it. Don't feel any pressure to have your first kiss at any age. I was 15, which I feel like is a pretty average age to have your first kiss. But I felt no pressure to have my first kiss. I didn't really care. I still don't really care about boys. I don't know how to give advice on this because there's no advice I can give on how to have your first kiss. It's going to happen naturally. It's going to happen when it happens. Don't force anything. Do it when you feel comfortable with someone you feel comfortable with and safe with, and you'll be fine. It's going to be a bit awkward. You're probably going to laugh about it in the future because everyone does. And yeah. How to get over a boy. I am not the girl to ask. I am not the girl to ask, and it is different for everyone, and it is the hardest thing in the world. A breakup sucks. But when you are going through a breakup, revolve yourself around friends, okay? Please spend every waking minute that you have with friends, with family, keeping yourself busy, finding a hobby, picking up a class. Like, do anything you can to distract yourself and to realize that you are your own person without that person. Before you knew them, you were your own person. You still are. You have so much value in yourself. You can bring so much joy to yourself without that person. You don't need them. Relationships purely add to your life. Without them, you are just as good, okay? It's sad and it sucks, but you will be fine. You have all your friends, which are so much more important than a boyfriend at your age. Partners don't really become serious until you're 25, right? You don't actually really need a boyfriend until you're 30. Until then, your friendships are the most important thing in life, and your family is the most important thing in your life. As hard as it is, the best thing for you is as little, if not no contact at all. Yeah, I hope that helped. I'm not the best person to ask on the matter because I am still learning that myself. But it took me a long time to get to the place I am, and the thing that helped me the most was just spending time with people I loved and also not forcing myself to do anything I didn't want to. I knew a lot of my friends' experiences, and also their advice to me was to speak to other people and to see other people and to move on, right? And that's not who I am. That's not what I want. Or what makes me happy. If that is what makes you happy, go do it. Like, if that's what's going to help you, go do it. It's not what was going to help me. It was just going to make it worse. For me, I needed to feel the emotions, go through it. So don't do anything that you aren't comfortable with or you don't feel ready to do. Just take it day by day, as hard as it freaking is. And I know how hard it is. Trust me, I know how hard it is. It is the hardest thing to go through, and I wouldn't wish heartbreak on my worst enemy. Seriously, it's horrible. But it gets better, and I know that sounds stupid, but time does make it better. And in 6 months, you're going to look back, and even if you're not fully over them, you will be much happier, and you will be doing better, I promise. Okay, along the same lines, is teenage love a waste of time? No. In my opinion, no. Okay. Every relationship you get into is a learning curve. You're going to learn something that helps you as a person. You'll learn more about yourself, and you'll learn more about your relationship styles, what you need out of a relationship, what you're looking for. Every relationship you have with a person, whether it's love, whether it's friendship, whether it's family, you are learning something about yourself and about them and about life. Okay? Nothing you do in this life is a waste of time. Everything is learning, which is so generic to say, but I promise you, you will realize it, and it is so helpful. But at the same time, do not make it your life, okay? Do not revolve your teenage years around somebody else. You are in the most formative years of your life. You need to be focusing on yourself, what you want, what your interests are, and what you're doing. You need to be spending the most amount of time with yourself, with your family, and with your friends, not with a boyfriend, okay, or a girlfriend. I saw a lot of people make that mistake. For me, I have so many older siblings that I have learned that already, and I made a very great effort at this. I had a boyfriend for 3 years. However, we were long distance. I saw my friends every single day. I saw him twice a month. I would talk to him when I had the time. I never, ever let our relationship consume my life. I would always say that this relationship is adding to my life, not taking away from it. This is not my life. This relationship isn't my life. It's a part of my life, okay? And so if the relationship is getting in the way of anything you want to do, that is not worth it, okay? Obviously, there are boundaries. There are certain things that isn't going to be the case every time. However, if you are having to lose friends, push away family, spend all your time with this person, it's not worth it. I promise you, you have so much life to live before your relationship becomes your life when you're 30. Yeah, I never made it my life, and it's the best thing I ever did, and I am so grateful for that. Okay, that is all I have for today. I actually really enjoyed talking about this, and I hope you got something from this video. Again, I am only 20. I'm still learning myself. I'm still, I've got a lot to learn, but I hope you gathered something from this video. I love you all so much. Please, if you have any more questions, leave them down below, and I will make a part 2 or if you want to see something else from me, let me know what videos you want to see. And I'll catch you in my next one. I love you all. Goodbye.